I'm delighted to be here this evening for a very short time, but I appreciate the fact that my colleagues have given me a few minutes to very much support what Deputy Troy has brought before us this evening. And I suppose you could put it this way: we're listening to people, Minister, and that's our job as politicians. And one thing that has happened in this country over a long period of time, I think, is that politicians stopped listening to people. In my own constituency of Roscommon, Galway, thousands of people cycle during the week in summertime and maybe weekends in the winter time, because of course daylight is not as good and conditions aren't as good. But there's one thing I want to say here in relation to cyclists, and as a rural TD I put up thousands and thousands and thousands of kilometres some weeks. I want to applaud the cycling community for their safety, aspects of safety, well lit up, travelling together, respect on the roads. So I think it is time that we acknowledge what those people are saying. I think it is time that we move forward and did what we need to do. We shouldn't be cutting budgets in this regard. Cycling is good for people. It's a healthy exercise. I very much think of the issue of mental health, bringing people together. I know people who suffer from depression, but because they go out 2 or 3 times a week and meet with their colleagues and friends and go on a cycle, they feel an awful lot better. And I just want to give you one instance of rural Ireland, which probably nobody will bring up. But talking to an old lady, actually a neighbour of my own, made the point to me only in recent weeks. She said, for years nobody was living on my road. And now, she said, regularly cyclists go down the road, stop and have a chat with me. So maybe we should remember this. So, Minister, I would urge you to support what we're doing here this evening. I would urge you to stick with the cycling community and do what we can for them, because things change and we need to move on with this, and we need to put proper infrastructure there in every county, in every constituency, so as to support what cyclists are doing.